morning. So this is the next day, late morning. I got up early, did some work, now heading out back to the waterfront. I could take one of these U-bikes and ride, but it's quite hot, so I think I will just take the MRT to Hamasen Station from here, from the main station. It's quite hot. The sun is pretty intense already, even though it's just April. I can only imagine how hot it would be without this thing, the canopy. So it was a very good idea. Yeah, keep saying that, but it doesn't hurt to say once again, like if you are in a really like hot area, lots of sun, having your central plaza square covered with a kind of like double roof. There's some kind of air cushion between the levels. I think it helps a lot because you get a lot of shade and a lot of airflow. This is the kind of the station square. I'll come here tomorrow when I head back to Taipei. I'll take the Zhejiang Express, so it won't be the high speed, but it's the express train. Also about 4 hours, 3.5, 4 hours, something like that. Think of it, the normal train, like the express train, might even be more convenient than the high speed because it arrives right in the downtown. But you won't be able to work as effectively there, so I understand why business people prefer the high-speed rail. It rides a lot smoother, so you can have your uninterrupted business going on. It's their clock, the kind of like stylized sundial. That's the TRA entrance, and the red line is right here. It's the MRT red line. Last night I saw right next to the red line entrance, there's a small group of Japanese like pop culture stores, anime, manga, toys, games, that kind of stuff. So if you are into that kind of thing, might be the place for you. Okay, Logitech store. Taiwan is probably the only place where you can find a Logitech brand name store. Oh, I might get one of those. Laptop pad stand. Yeah. And the card that I use is the same card that I use in Taipei. Easy card. For U-bike, for the MRT. And the rides are about the same. Last night the ride was 20 NT, so maybe a little bit cheaper than Taipei. No big difference. Quite full. I need to change the next one for the yellow line and then ride all the way to Hamasen. It's actually not that far away. Transfer is a little bit confusing, but yeah, I found it. I wonder if Hamasen is actually Japanese or Taigyu pronunciation, because the Mandarin pronunciation is Hamashin, and Ha and Ma are basically phonetics, meaningless characters. Xing is a star. Yeah, it might be some remnant of the Japanese colonial period. Hamasen Station. Some old trains here. Now I'm starting to remember old railway yard turned into a tourist attraction. Yeah. And there's also the tram station here. There's one tram line in Kaohsiung clockwise and counterclockwise, so a little better look. And I was just told that the normal easy card from Taipei will also work here. I like them trams. It's quite modern, a bit like the trams in Zurich, for instance. Yeah, it doesn't have the vintage feel to it, but I think it serves the purpose. Yeah. And let's take a look at the old locomotives. Wow, this must be diesel. Yeah. So this is just one part of the Hamasen Station area. The other part, the more popular part, is the little harbour, fishing harbour, pleasure boats, which I intend to visit in a little bit. Yeah, it's a very nice location. And in the harbour there's a bunch of coffee shops as well. I need to sit down and do some stuff. Check some letters. Oh, it's a bit scary crossing. Huh? Okay. I like Kaohsiung. I like Kaohsiung a lot. Yeah. Even though it's hot here, it's kind of the same combination of heat and humidity as in maybe Singapore or Bangkok. Yeah, and it's probably going to get hotter and more humid and more exposed to typhoons and such. Lots of old buildings here. Looks like they're kind of almost better preserved than in Taipei. Strange. You see, or maybe they look better because of the natural sunlight. Kaohsiung is much sunnier than Taipei. Yeah. And all these little streets and everything just looks better in the sunlight. I was wrong. Exit 1 is closer to the pier, waterfront. And I don't remember, yeah, it being this way. So 7 years is a long time. All of my memories kind of disappeared, basically, vanished. It's a lot more interesting and beautiful and kind of exciting than I remember. Yeah, I'd love to move here someday. Maybe not permanently, but I wouldn't mind spending a couple of years in a city like Kaohsiung. It's actually prettier than I remember. These little streets, the vegetation. Yeah. I think I'm getting sunburned, which happens very rarely, but I haven't been in this kind of sun for quite some time. Yeah, maybe I lost some of my natural UV protection, and I forgot the sunblock. I always forget the sunblock. This being the Saturday of the long weekend, Labor Day, May Day, whatever we name it. It's quite busy, yeah. What is it called properly? Gushan Ferry, yeah. The good thing is I brought my umbrella. I thought there would be rain. Thing is, I'm probably gonna need it for the sun. Overall, my memories of the Kaohsiung visit from 6 or 7 years ago have completely faded, and it's changed a lot, maybe, or maybe I have changed, but I like it a lot more than I did on my last visit, which was maybe sometime in November, maybe, and I like it a lot more this time. I wouldn't even mind staying here longer term, moving to Kaohsiung for a couple of years. It's got everything that I like. Culture, public transportation, pretty dense downtown core, and it's kind of vibrant city. Not just touristic attractions, but it's got its own life going on, industries and stuff. There's a large boat passing, ferry, possibly some of the outlying islands. Gushan Ferry Pier. I think I need to cross to the other side to have a better look. I need to deploy my umbrella like those ladies over there, so I don't want to be exposed to the sun while crossing over that bridge. It's a very good umbrella, Taiwan made, Taiwan quality. Got it last year. Yeah, still holding up, very strong. It's very simple, no automatic deployment, but it does the job. So this is what I meant by the little harbor that I wanted to visit. There's a ferry coming. Ferry has arrived. So this is the little Gushan Harbour near the Hamasen Station in Kaohsiung. Beautiful area, I like it. Reminds me somewhat of Sai Kung in Hong Kong. Yeah, and maybe the Aberdeen Harbour in Hong Kong used to be like this before all the development came in. Yeah. A bit like Stanley too. Actually, almost anywhere in Hong Kong there's a little harbour. That's why I like Hong Kong. Judging by how sharply they maneuver in the harbor, they definitely have some kind of articulated, maybe not even propellers, maybe not even like normal screws, but probably something like an impeller or water jet. And it's kind of an articulated swivel because they turn literally on a dime here. Public transport is a big factor in deciding place of residence for me. About a year and a half, I visited Sapporo once again for the third time and noted once again, as I always did, that it did look like Vancouver before it became Vancouver that we know of today, before it was discovered by the global rich people and the property prices left for the stratosphere. And in many ways, now I see that Kaohsiung is quite a bit like that. It's got all of the attributes of a potentially kind of global city, world-class city. It's got pretty good waterfront, lots of little harbors around, some mountains, interesting landscape around, all kinds of industries, pretty good cultural scene. It's got public transportation, as I mentioned, all kinds of options for public transport. And definitely cheaper than Singapore or Hong Kong. It's not any inferior in the quality of life, overall quality of life, maybe even better, because it just feels more relaxing, more laid back. Traffic is not as infuriating as in Taipei, and yeah, people are just like in Tainan, quite nice, chill. For somebody like myself who likes Taiwan and is interested still in learning a little bit of Mandarin, maybe even Taigu, who knows, it does look like a place maybe to spend a few years. On the other hand, of course, it's still in Taiwan, so there's that China factor, and there's the climate change factor, so it will get hotter and more stormy as the time goes. Humidity and heat will increase. Oh, this foreigner is burning himself to death in the sun. I think they have dramatically increased frequency, maybe just for the Labor Day long weekend. There's lots of people from out of town, just like myself. Here by the harbor, by the way, this is where the Starbucks has moved apparently. Yeah, it's probably too crowded. Here I might find my lunch. So I think this is dessert only. Some kind of chocolate stuff. It's a little proper restaurant. Hot pot? Too hot for the hot pot. Speak into one of the little streets. Maybe there's something here. There's nothing here. Maybe here I can find some food. Oh no, this is another dessert place. Yeah, shredded ice. Yeah, and some other desserts. Oh, and the actual food. Famous recycled polyethylene bags. Yeah. Oh, they have some kind of customization, branding them. Southwall. There are more stuff as well. It's a very interesting shop. I finally found some food. This little place, not far from the waterfront. These are the prices. I took this whole lot, 2 meatballs. And this whole lot will be 150 NT. And the little juice I brought with me because a lot of these places they don't offer drink, and I don't want to waste time running to the convenience store, so I just carry my own drinks usually. I must say the meatballs are excellent for 15 NT a piece. These are a steal, absolute steal. So this place is somewhere near the Hamasen Station and Gushan Ferry Terminal. It's well worth a visit if you are in Kaohsiung, just for the meatballs. I think it's mostly pork, but I don't mind pork if it's done this way. absolutely gorgeous. So yeah, lots of elements, factors in the equation. On the one hand, kind of on the positive side, air pollution is not a big issue here. I think it's a lot better than in Taichung, definitely better than in Chiang Mai for the birding season. There's no birding season here, so that's another thing.